Hey guys, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I'll have to think about that tomorrow in Terra. But I'm back. You guys still there? I hope you're still there. Lord, we're gonna have to load everybody back up. Okay, I hope you guys pop back on because, sorry you guys, I don't know what happened. Okay. Okay, so what we were speaking about was the roads intertwining. So the paths of our life are intertwined. Even when we don't see that they're intertwined, they are intertwined. It talks about, I know you lost me, it's okay. The paths are ahead of time. So this could be challenges in your life, but you're moving together, right? So this could be you, and this could be spirit. This could be you and another partner. This could be you. It doesn't matter. They're intersected. They're overlapping, and spirit knows what's going on ahead of time because they gave me that. They gave me that how many months ago, and here it is specifically. And what they give you here is the divine masculine, which is forward movement, and the rainbow after difficult times. And what they're giving me is the number 24. Okay, so the number 24 says, additional angels are surrounding you right now, helping you stay optimistic no matter what is going on around you. The angels know the magical power of faith, and they're releasing any negative thoughts and emotions to give you a clear path for manifestation of your desires. So this could also represent just us, right? This could be what happened to us. We got clouded. We got nervous. We're going through these challenges and things are getting blurred. But Spirit's here to illuminate our path. And now we see the path ahead of us. Yes, it's intersecting. It's going along. They're with us the whole time. There's so many messages that come in this. But the message itself, eternal love, happiness, harmony, fulfillment. Something is resolved soon. So a new page is turned, right? This old page is over and this new one shows up. And all this dissolves and gives away to a period of sunshine, right? A time that you're going to be relaxing, a time that you're going to be enjoying life. You're going to be free of any worry or doubt that has been casting this kind of fogginess over your life for the past maybe who knows how long, weeks, months, years even. What they're showing is that after this eclipse time goes by, there's going to be positive, happy energy. So what they want you to do is during the coming months, and actually over this coming month, especially now, specifically now, they want you to spend as much time outside in nature as possible because this is going to be healing you. As we saw with the first card, it's important to stay outside, to connect with Gaia. To connect with Gaia, it's very, very important. I asked my daughter this morning if she would go with me. It's interesting, on the 21st, which is the day of the eclipse, my landlord said to me, we will have no power. They're putting in solar power panels on my roof. Think about that, solar, the divine masculine, forward movement, the sun. But all of my electricity is going to be turned off for 8 hours. So I had friends inviting me to go to Oregon to go watch the eclipse, but the poor little towns up there are being inundated by all these, wannabe hippies, and they're destroying their towns are just being overrun, and there's all kinds of issues. And I thought, I don't want to add to that and take away from the magic of this very, very important eclipse. So unfortunately for me in California, we don't get as clear a vision as I would have gotten in Oregon, because Oregon is seeing the eclipse at 97%, 97.5 I think percent. And anything less than that, they say it will be it'll just look like a slight darkening. You won't see an eclipse. But my body is telling me go up to the mountains, because up there, and I don't know if there's going to be clarity or whatever, but I asked my daughter if I would go to the mountains. So during the eclipse, that's where I will be, is up in the mountains. And they're saying to you at this time, surround yourself in the natural beauty. Over the next month, it's specifically important that this next month, it's going to help you restore your balance. It's going to help you clear your mind and recharge your spirit, because you're absolutely getting downloads right now. Oh, how interesting. Right when I said that, I got to show you guys something. I have this tarp up, right, to cover the sun, and a little hummingbird flew up behind it, and it was just a shadow. I find that really, really interesting. It was just a shadow of a hummingbird. So the hummingbird, again, speaks about accomplishing what you or others might feel is impossible. So maybe there's a shadow cast over something, but it's there. And I love that. That was amazing. If I could see that again, it was incredible, this little hummingbird. So what they're saying is, it might be difficult for you to switch off. Maybe your monkey mind's just going mental. Maybe you're... that makes sense. Your monkey mind's going mental because your mental mind is just going nuts, right? So it's hard maybe to slow down, or maybe you're an actor, a doer. Action is your thing, right? And it's hard for you to not do that. It's hard for you to turn off. But Spirit's saying, let the work go. Stop. Like today, my work slowed down. This was more important. They're doing this a lot to me lately, you know, and it gets a little scary for me financially, because when Spirit says to stop and shut down, oh, okay. Okay, so what was there now? What was there now was a honeybee. And I know it's a honeybee because, ooh, look. Movement, because the honey, I have a beehive in the front yard, and bees were coming up behind there. And the honeybee, the bee says, get busy and get the honey, but it also represents victory. So if Spirit is telling us, don't worry about getting busy right now, they're asking you actually to slow down, they're actually asking you to take some time, there's going to be victory, so don't worry about it. That's a good message to come right there. And as you trust in Spirit and know that they're going to help you, and recognize that things are happening as they're meant to happen, then you're going to start getting into a more relaxed rhythm, and things are going to start flowing. And then you're going to see that. Then this rhythm going, right? Everything's going to start working together. The rainbow after the storm, illumination, the happiness. I mean, the sun. And right now I'm also being told that vitamin D is very important for Lily and I, so the sun is good. But all of this comes together. And there's an affirmation. Whoops, sorry. I thought you would be there, but I forgot I turned it around. Oh, that's interesting. I thought you would be there, but I forgot that I turned it around. What does that mean? Forgot that I turned it around. Okay. Because when we put our intentions, I had an intention for something. I asked for something. Something was going in a certain direction, and then I asked for something different. And when we have, that's why it's so important that we get clear about what it is that we truly want. What is it? Because Spirit will help work towards that to try and make that to come true for you. And that's why Spirit will probably encourage us again and again. Don't have fixed expectations. Say this is what I would like, but don't have fixed expectations, because we'll bring it to you, but it may take you years before you get it. So when I said, I thought you would be there, but then I forgot that I turned things around. I turned things around. So I chose something different. So whoever I thought was going to be there is delayed, because I wanted something different. I wanted something that was more in line with what my calling. So that's what Spirit was working for, to have done. Oh, there she is. Oh, she just went behind. She just showed up right when I said that. The hummingbird was in the shadow, was right behind. Oh, God. Okay, so the affirmation for this one, the specific affirmation for the eternal love, I am physically and emotionally connected to the healing power of Mother Earth. I surround myself with her beauty, and I feel a deep sense of peace. And I am free of worry, and I am more relaxed, and my life is in perfect balance. So that's your affirmation. So if you need to go back, each person that gets the card, the affirmations are really powerful for everybody, but each person that gets a specific reading, those are your affirmations. So it would be good for you to write them down, because that's going to help you specifically, okay? So hold on, taking another drink. Wow, it's hot out here. Hot out here. I hope it's not hot while the power's shut off, so that Lily's... I may have to take Lily with me. God. Okay. Oh, that one is yours. That flipped out. Oh, of course. Woo. Okay. So first of all, just a second. Let me get organized here, so I'm not flipping all over the place. All right, so... Oh... Luciana? This is Luciana? Okay. So, the number 5, I'm sorry, the number 5. A significant change is happening. It's occurring always for the better, of course. And it's a good idea to call upon heaven for help with these life changes. That's your number. The card is Gaia. And here she is in the center of... she is Gaia. This is Mother Earth. This is Mother Earth. Now look at her closely. Come on, go. Let's not do this. Come on. There we go. Okay, so Gaia, it's still a little bit blurry, which kind of bugs me. She's got jewels in her hair, and all above her. There's jewels. They're pearls of wisdom. Okay, she is the earth. She is the trees. She is Gaia. She is the Mother Earth. And what she's saying is wisdom, knowledge, spiritual, and understanding. Okay. So this is what they're saying about this specific card. This is the most powerful deck in the entire deck, card in the entire deck. It's showing you that you do have this deep spiritual connection to Mother Earth, to Gaia. And she is thanking you for the love and consideration that you show towards her and all of her loving creatures and her loving energy. You're getting a high five. She's encouraging you to gently and lovingly share your wisdom and your knowledge that you learn from the animal messengers, from the things that you learn of the earth, from the herbs, from the crystals, with others. Maybe you're going to join like-minded ones, spiritual soul family, who are going to be using practical means to help Earth restore her balance, because that's what's going to happen. This Earth is going to be healed through love. This Earth is going to be healed through herself, through crystals, through nature. We have to be the ones to take care of nature because she's self-healing, and we're going to assist. That's why she's thanking us right now. So it's talking about you connecting with others who have this energy and this desire to work possibly with crystals, work with plants. You're not being called to preach to others. You're not going to be standing there up in a pulpit screaming and nobody listens to a teacher who yells at them. I just heard myself say that. Yes, I did. Nobody listens to a teacher who yells at them. I yelled in that reading the other day, and I know that. And for some reason, it had to be said, and yet it's difficult to be yelled at. You don't want to be yelled at. A teacher that teaches by example and who teaches from love and vibrates from love and compassion, that is a teacher that's listened to, right? Not somebody who stands up in the pulpit and bangs a gavel down and yells out judgment and ridicules and blames, right? Lesson for me. What would love say? What would love do? Where's the compassion? Where's the forgiveness? Where's the kindness? This is the way you're supposed to emulate yourself. And that kind of a teacher people willingly follow. That kind of a teacher people recognize they're connected to spirit. This one speaks the truth because they come from a place of love. They come from a place of understanding and connectedness. So you're not going to be preaching to other people. You don't have to. And it's interesting. I got somebody posted something yesterday. I don't know if they posted it or I did. I don't remember. One of my spiritual friends, and it talked about your audience. It doesn't matter if your audience is huge or if your audience is small. What matters is the message that's sent out. It doesn't matter if you don't have 3,000 followers. There's a lot of people, a lot of spiritual people have lots and lots of followers. They're very flamboyant and they put on a great show, right? And then you look at others and you think to yourself, well, man, those are nuggets of knowledge. I mean, that person is really coming from a place of integrity and wisdom, and yet there's not as many people following. Why is that? It doesn't matter, because the ones that are going to hear that message are going to hear that message. And that message is going to be heard, and it's going to go out. And maybe that message is going to be heard by a few, and then it's going to go out by word of mouth, by ones who have heard it, and they're going to send that message out further. It doesn't matter your position. It doesn't matter a position of authority. It doesn't matter a position of status. That's why I love the Great Blue Heron. It doesn't matter what the Joneses do or say, or it has nothing to do with that. As God said, I could use the rocks to cry out if I needed to. I don't need you. I'm giving you this opportunity. This is a blessing of yours, blessing to you. So don't feel that you need to do anything other than shine your light. You are a beacon of light, is what they're saying, and allow yourself to shine that way. Just be yourself and come from a place of love. And share your knowledge with the ones who are ready to hear it and the ones who want to hear it. No one is going to hear something until they're ready to hear it, right? We can beat somebody in the head until they're dead, but they're not going to understand. They won't understand it. Remember that man that I cut off of my page that I thought was a spiritual person that ended up being actually an energy vampire using the energy in sexual ways? It was a sexual domination thing. And I sent that, I thought that he would really appreciate the reading that we did. It was really powerful. And he said to me he didn't understand it. And I thought, wow, that was a huge clue to me. Huge clue. Why didn't he understand it? Because he wasn't aligned. It wasn't coming. He wasn't resonating from a place of light. So you don't have to worry about that. You just send your message. You just do what you're meant to do, and recognize that you are the light. It is also speaking about our Earth. There's a lot of people right now that are freaking out about things that are going on. What's his name? Trump. Is he going to cause a world war? What's going to go on? What's going to happen to our planet? What's going to happen to the animals? A friend of mine saw a monarch butterfly in Wisconsin, and he said he posted it was beautiful. And he said, this makes me really sad. I remember the days when I would drive across the freeway, the highway. They don't even have freeways. Drive across the highway, and I would have to slow down because there was a huge flood, like a huge, all monarch butterflies completely covering his windshield, and he didn't want to kill them. And he says now it's rare to see, because they're on the endangered list and people are sad. I mean, in my lifetime, animals that I've known, that I grew up as a child looking at, have become extinct. So a lot of people, I am very concerned about the animals and about Gaia. And so many of us have this concern, but they're saying, don't worry, there are Earth's changes happening, and it's evolving and it's changing, but it's meant to. Spirit knows what's going on. Everything is happening in a cycle. And all the world needs, and all that needs to be sent out, is love. Anybody, that is the answer for everything, is love. So don't see the world suffering. Don't see your family suffering. Don't see your friends suffering. I told you when I saw my twin. Funny, I told you I wouldn't speak about him. I don't know why that just keeps coming up. But when I would look at him in my dreams and I would see him in a certain way, and all of the things that I saw happening that were so frightening, I don't see him that way. I see him in his highest power, because that is what heals him. That is what, when I see him in his highest power, that elevates him. So in anyone in your life, when you see them, like Lily, the doctor said she wasn't going to make it, and I said, hell if that's the truth, she's fine, she's going to be fine. I don't look at Lily and see her sick. I look at her eyes and I see she's strong. So all of these things come into play for this reading. And your particular affirmation for this card is, I am in communion with Mother Earth. I hear her call. I'm grateful for her love, and I share her wisdom with others. I am a beacon of light. All evolves and unfolds through love. I am, two of the most powerful words, the most powerful words, I am. So be very, very careful about what you say after you say the words, I am. I am. Do you find yourself saying, I'm sick of this? I'm tired of this? Cancel, clear, delete. Cancel, clear, delete. I am well. All is well. I am a high spiritual being in connection with my higher self. I am love. I am peace. I am calm. I am integrity. I am. Be careful when you say I am. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Phoebe. We have 7 readings given out already, but the first video got cut off at 3. This is the second video, and we are on 4. Is that a trick? Is that a trick? That's a trick. So, 7. That's interesting. So the first video got cut off at 3. We did 4. So we're going to do 3 more. How funny is that? What was it that I said? Remember? The first number I heard was 7, then I heard 3, then I heard 5. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Yes, Kimmy. For the people who asked for readings before, we have 3 more. Spirit says we get to do 3 more. And I don't know who they were on here, so I guess it's starting all over again. So, Kimmy asked for one. I don't remember who the ones that, remember I said before? Lisa. Who was it before that asked for a reading? And I said, I'm sorry, I can't give you any more. I am giving Kimberly one because I told her that I would give her one the other day and I didn't. So, okay, Lisa gets one. Was it Lisa? Who was it? Please tell me. I'm gonna shuffle these cards. My phone is hot, you guys. It's hot. So it's not gonna last much longer. Suzette had asked, okay. Who else asked? I know that there was, I believe that there were a few. How interesting. Okay, so Kim and Suzette, and then there's one more. There was another. Who was it? Who? If they're not there right now, maybe they didn't come back on to this. Maybe they didn't realize. Carrie? Okay, there you go. All right, so there they are. So the next message, this is for Kimmy. And the number, hold on, the song playing right now. Hold on, I'm a little unsteady. Okay, hold on. So everybody, who's speaking right now? We don't need to know who's speaking right now. So I would collectively ask you, okay, Janice, okay. I would collectively ask you right now to who it is that's calling out, whose heart is calling out right now, that's feeling a little unsteady. We are asking that the Father fill this person with love and peace and calm. And I would like you guys to put your energy into that. It doesn't matter who it is. Somebody's calling out right now. So we're sending that out, okay? Sandy's my secretary. So Sandy, I'm wondering, is it possible for you to go back Sandy, and look at the other reading quickly. Yeah, this is for you, Kimmy. I know it was, but there's other, I know. You're a little unsteady. God, my heart's breaking for you. Kimmy lost her brother recently, you guys. He drowned in a river. And actually, Phoebe saw that dream. Phoebe's on right now, too. And Phoebe and I both had the dream of the person drowning in the river. So there's a connection here. Thank you. So what's going to happen is Sandy's going to go back to the other reading, and she's going to find out who it was that asked for a reading on the other page. But I'm doing a reading right now for Kimberly. So the number right now for Kimberly, and the message is apprehension, okay? So the number is 18, and it says, your thoughts are the value that opens and shuts your financial flow. As you stay positive, all the material resources you need come to you easily. However, worry can stop this flow, so ask your angels to help you stay upbeat, especially where it concerns money, okay? So that may have nothing to do with this card, but that number, that message, is a message for you. It's definitely a message for me. I'm taking a drink. Okay. So, this woman, you can see her. She's in a state of apprehension. Apprehension is nervousness, fear, worry. Okay? It's about moving out into the world. And she's got doubt about it. She's got fear wrapped around it. And what Spirit is saying right now is it's time to get going. It's time to get going. There's nothing for you to fear. They want you to take the first step. Okay? You're going to find out that everything's going to work out for you. But the longer you procrastinate, the harder it's going to be. Okay, so this person is maybe staying in their house, staying in a place where they feel like they're safe. They may be sleeping a lot, trying not to think about what's going on. And clearly, it's understandable that you feel unsure of yourself. But basically, what they're is the first step is the hardest, right? Sometimes all we need to do is just take that one step. And that's what Spirit's saying. Just take that one step. It's kind of like that baby bird that's being asked to jump out of the nest and doesn't want to do it. It's like Trey being asked to trust me and to come deeper into the water and hold my hand. He's going to be okay. He was terrified. Or it's me when I was being told, this is swimming lessons day and you're going to go in the deep end today. And I didn't want to jump off the deep end. I thought I was going to drown. It didn't matter that there was a teacher there. I felt like I was going to drown. It didn't matter. But I had to take that leap. Right? So right now they're saying the first step, that is the hardest step, and this is what you have to do. There's so much that you have to offer, and you're going to realize this as you move out in away from this place of what you consider safety. They're asking you to be brave, and they're saying that you might, you're probably going to make mistakes, because it's a learning experience. We always make mistakes, and when we need to treat every single day as a learning experience. I say things, I do things. And even as a teacher, I'm being told to do certain things, and yet when I do it, maybe I didn't do it exactly as I was supposed to do it, right? Maybe I was supposed to come out and be very, very forceful and say to you guys, it's not okay that somebody that's calling for help doesn't get help. It's not okay that you guys don't recognize that. But maybe I was too forceful. Who listens to a teacher who yells at them? Who listens to a teacher who makes them feel like they're being judged, right? So that was my learning lesson. That was bad for me to do. And I forgive myself of it, but I got to tell you, I told you, when I heard myself yell at myself, I cried. So it was hard for me. And Spirit, it's weird how it works sometimes, It's weird how you feel like you're doing the right thing. You feel like you're being told to do something and you do it, and then you end up thinking, gosh, was that wrong that I did that? But then Spirit says to me, we're using you to give the hard messages. We're using you to say that. So I battle myself back and forth. I know that everything happens for a reason. Maybe the reason was simply that I needed to see what I did. I needed to feel how I felt. So I'm here to learn. I don't stand here and say that I know everything and I've got all the answers and I'm doing everything right, because I frickin' don't. I mess up all the time. And we all do. So you're going to go out and you're probably going to mess up. You're probably going to stumble. You're probably going to make mistakes, and that's okay. That's about learning. It's about, and when we learn and we figure things out, it's like Trey, when he did trust and he did take my hand and he realized that, wow, I can go over my head in the water when I don't even touch the ground with my tippy toes. But when the wave comes, this great wave that comes that I feel like it's going to wipe me out and kill me, if I just relax and listen to my Nama, it lifted me. And then I wrote it down like it was a wave. It was a wave of, it was fun. It was amazing. So he went from being a terrified student to being a teacher within 5 minutes, because then he drug his mom out and he showed her. She didn't want to do it either. His mother, I can't do this. I can't do this. Watch, Mom, you got to do it. You got to do it. So we go from a place of fear and trepidation and I can't do this to, oh my God, okay, I'm going to do it. And oh shoot, I just totally face planted. But then you figured out, what? Why did this happen? What did I learn from this? And oh my gosh, now I've got this major tool in my work belt, right? I've got this tool that I can add because now I can show someone else and I can help someone else. And now I will never make that mistake again because now I've learned that. So you have now gotten confidence from falling on your face. You have gotten confidence, right? So as your confidence increases, so does your self-esteem, and so does your success, right? Because other people can see, and you can see, but watch this. Other people are watching you, right? Oh my God, people are watching me and I totally blew it. And this is what happened, and I made a mess of my life, and I got a DUI and I lost my job, and on and on and on and on. You're thinking about all the negative. We all mess up. We all have things like this happen, and then we can come back, and we can come back stronger, and we've learned from that. And so if people are watching you and they see you licking your wounds and you're sitting in the corner and you're not moving out and you're feeling sorry for yourself, you haven't learned anything. You haven't learned anything. First of all, you blew it. You made a really bad mistake, landed on your face, and you're not learning any of your lessons. You're acting like a big whiny baby. So learn your lessons, pick yourself up, put your Band-Aid on your knee, recognize that, yeah, they saw me, okay, but now watch them. They can watch me rise. They can watch the phoenix rise from the ashes, and then I'm going to be a teacher, and I'm going to be taking these lessons and put them in my work belt, and I'm going to be stronger, and my self-esteem is going to be higher, and I'm going to have more confidence, and I won't have to do this again because I've learned from that. I remember the day that I told my twin soul that I got a DUI. I was mortified. I was so embarrassed. I didn't want anybody to know. I wasn't an alcoholic. I wasn't even somebody that was a massive drinker. It just happened. It was a bad decision. It was stupid. It was humiliating. It caused me a lot of money. It caused me to, God, I was embarrassed. It was horrible. And I told him, and it came out in embarrassment when I said it. I was mad, and I said, he said something about he couldn't get to where I was, and I said, well, if I could get to where you were, if I had a vehicle that I could get to where you were, I would plant my ass in front of you and get to know you, but I can't because I've got this freaking DUI and I can't move anywhere. I can't drive my car. I haven't driven a car in 2 years, and it's busted my bank account, on and on and on. And his response was, that's okay. He was so beautiful about it. That's okay. You're probably better without the toxic car anyway. So here, my embarrassment, and I thought that I was going to be judged, and what came was, it wasn't judgment, it was love. It was understanding, it was compassion. So we have to also remember that, because that person that did that and gave that answer to me may now have gone on and done something himself. And has to remember that. Has to remember, if you can give love and compassion and understanding to another person, you must also give love and compassion and understanding to yourself, right? So we all mess up. So what they're saying is, for you, you will be well received. You will be well received. You feel that you've got this nervousness, but you will be well received. And I keep saying, Kim's got gifts. She has visions, and they are dead on. She gets thoughts in her head, and they're dead on. And she has gifts, and she needs to use her gifts. She needs to use her gifts. I've been saying it for a long time. Spirit's been saying it for a long time. Yes, this may have to do with other issues in your life, but first of all, it has to do with your spiritual path. It always has to do with what we can do that's going to help other people, not just our personal inside circle, but other people. What do we have? What gifts do we have that we are not using at this moment that can help other people? Kim's got tons of gifts. Kim is a painter. She paints soul paintings. They're beautiful. She needs to sell them. They're incredible. She needs to sell them. She needs to move forward on her path. They're telling her that she's a sincere and beautiful person, which I know. You guys don't know her, but I know her, and that's an absolute fact. And her affirmation is, I surrender my fear, and I replace it with love. I surrender my doubt, and I replace it with confidence. I see myself moving out into the world with ease. I give thanks for all that I learn and experience. Each new day is full of possibility. So that's Kimmy's. So Kim, Lisa, and Anne, you have done 5 readings now, so please choose 2 more to complete 7. I don't understand that. I feel like I've done a lot. Okay, so I'm confused. We got Suzette, oh, I've got to choose 2? Oh, that sucks. Okay, so from Suzette, Janice, and Christina, and Carrie Ann, I have to choose 2? I hate making decisions. Okay, so, all right. So of those people, who has not had a reading by me? Has anybody of those not had a reading by me? I'm gonna have chia seeds in my teeth. I'm waiting. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm waiting and I haven't scrolled up. Janice was 6. Carrie Ann and Suzette. Actually, 2 will work for 1 reading. Okay. Oh, my lips are dry. I'm confused at my secretary. So, Janice was 6. But doesn't that mean that I already read for her? So does that mean that I'm doing Carrie Ann and Suzette? Is that what you're telling me? I'm going to put this down here. Man, my body is really, really hot right now because the chia seeds are not helping me. Okay. I am pretty sure those 2 didn't have a reading before. Okay, Carrie Ann and Suzette. I don't think so either. So Carrie Ann, you're next. Wow, Spirit is picking cards out in a really unique way. Okay. So what's interesting is this is, of course, again, one of the messages that I was, that I had shared, that I was meant to share. So it's now being shared. So see, Spirit wants a message to be delivered. It's going to be delivered. Okay. Here we go. I finished 5. Okay, Carrie Ann. All right. So this card is called Achievement, and the number is 17. I love this number. The number 17, the angels applaud you for staying positive and optimistic. They say that your optimism is warranted because your affirmative thoughts are coming true. So keep up the good work. You are on the right path. Love that. And then to go along with that, the message itself is achievement. And this is a lily, or a lotus. It's a lotus flower, I'm sorry. And the lotus comes through the mud and reaches for the divine masculine in order to blossom on the surface of the emotional waters. And it's a light in the center, this lotus. So you've come through difficult times possibly, and now you are achieving. And what they're saying is they want you to keep focused on your dream because you're soon going to achieve a goal that you set for yourself. And they're talking about hard work and persistence that's going to pay off. They want you to know that you deserve the success that's coming your way. This isn't luck. This is what you have earned. You've worked for this. And they want you to acknowledge this quietly to yourself. They don't need you bragging about this. But to yourself, you can say, you know what? I got to tell you guys something. This is funny. I do this. This is self-confirmation and self-affirmation. And you can do it with a trusted friend, too, to build each other up. There's such a thing as pride, and there's such a thing as ego. There's such a thing as ego pride. But then there's such a thing as pride of a job well done. And what they're saying at this moment, that it's okay. You need to quietly tell yourself, I deserve this. I do a good job. I work very hard. I'm very giving. I'm very generous. I put people first a lot in my life. I work very hard to make others happy. I work very hard to follow my guidance from Spirit. I stand in my integrity. I'm an honest person. I'm a trustworthy person. I try very hard. It's good to say these things to yourself. You need to give yourself public acknowledgement. And so say it out loud. Talk to your best friend and tell your best friend that. I do that with my best friend. We tell each other that. I'll say what I think of her, and I'll say, you know what, we both do this. And we do deserve to be happy. And we do deserve to have someone who loves us as much as we love. Because we're good people. And we've done a good job, and we work very hard at that. And we've done our work. And this has nothing to do with little girls prancing around in their stiletto heels and their fake boobs and their Restylane lips and saying, look at me, and getting all that kind of attention. No, the attention that we deserve is because of the work that we have done. And we do deserve that attention. We deserve that public recognition because it's confirmation that we have done a good job. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely everything right about that. So they want you to acknowledge this in yourself. They want you to thank the universe and Father and all of his archangels and our soul family and everyone else that's helped you for the blessing, and acknowledge that this is actually a co-creation between all of that and yourself and the powers that be, right? None of this happens by ourselves. None of this happens by ourselves. That is an ego pride mind. Ego, that is the kind of pride that comes before a fall. Faceplant, right? This, when we acknowledge that we don't do anything, these messages don't come to me on their own. I don't get these messengers that show up right when they're supposed to, and I don't get the dreams, and I don't get the perfect call, and I don't get the specific message, and I don't get that spider web right there. Oh, you got! I gotta show you. There she is, and she's talking to us. Let's just be quiet for a second. Hi, you precious. So there's her, and she's working with the bee as well. So, oh, grabbing the sweetness in life. Okay, was that precious or what? Was that the hummingbird? You will accomplish. This is the achievement card. You will accomplish what you may feel is impossible, or others may feel is impossible. You are going to accomplish this. What you have set a goal for is coming to fruition. This is happening. Oh, I love when she punctuates things like that. I love that. I love that. Love that. They want you to then, after you've acknowledged yourself and given yourself a pat on the back and said that I've done a really good job, then they want you to get your attention back to the task at hand, okay? Don't lose sight of your original purpose. What was your original purpose and intention? Where were you going? My purpose is my work, always, my soul path, always about my work. It's always about being in nature and teaching others, using the animal messengers and the messages that come from spirit while I'm out in nature. That's my intention. My intention that stays in the forefront always, no matter what. Don't allow yourself to be knocked off your path when something else that's fascinating or exciting, maybe a love comes along, right? A love comes along and all of a sudden, ooh, we're going to go camping, or we're going to go sailing, or we're going to go, we're taking a cruise, and you get all caught up into this new romance, and it's all fun, and then all of a sudden your path is forgotten. Don't forget your path. Stay on your path. Stay focused on your dream. Remember what it is that's very important to you. It could be bigger and more fulfilling than you ever even could possibly imagine. It's going to be, Spirit says, why think small? Think big. Think big. This could be huge. Remember in the weekly reading last week, the little gnome that came to the girl and he was offering her that little simple flower, remember? And he was trepidatious. He was thinking, oh, I don't know if I want to hand this to her because it's really not much. You know, it doesn't, and what the message was is it doesn't look like it's a big thing on the surface. Now, it doesn't have to be about a person giving something to somebody else or presenting something to somebody else. It could be that you have a gift. This is a gift. And you may feel that it's not that big of a deal. It's just really simple, and I'm not really that great at it. You know, it's like other people are a lot better than me, and forget that. Forget that. That gift, just as the message said of the little gnome that was going to be giving it to the girl, and he was so worried that she wasn't going to accept it and that it wasn't going to be enough. That particular what was being presented was something that may have appeared. What was the word? May have appeared. What's the word? I keep thinking of the person itself. The person is overlooked. Not overlooked. Oh, underestimated. The person is underestimated, and what they're offering may appear like it's really not that big of a deal, but it was going to turn into something amazing. It was going to blow up. It started out small, and it was like a snowball, and it was going to be going downhill, and as soon as the snowball started going down, it was going to be picking up speed, and it was going to grow into something amazing. So that's your message. I'm leaving it right there. And right now I see a vulture flying above us. When he gets close enough, maybe I'll zoom in on him. Ooh, I just love watching them. I just love watching them. So somebody's talking about them. That just came up. Parents that adopted them. So I just got a message. Hold on. Parents that adopted them. So this path that we're going on may cause us, as I said earlier, for our family to pull away from us or disagree with us, cut us off possibly. And we are going to have an adopted family, our soul family, that's going to take us in. And a lot of times it starts with just spirit. That's our family. And then it will expand beyond that. So that message just needed to come. And then there is an affirmation. I give thanks for all the success coming my way. All I do is a co-creation with my higher self and the universal light of love. What I imagine, I create. I am grateful for what I have created. I love that, considering that I was talking about Kimmy and her painting, right? And I was talking about, I created my living dream board, right? And then this morning I did that video in just pictures of my intention about what I wanted. I set that out. That is my intention. I'm creating that. So I'm creating that with my thoughts, my words, and my creative ideas of how to bring that into existence. The vulture's coming really, really low, and I wish he comes over here. It's really cool when he comes and flies right by my balcony. Oh, he's so beautiful. Hold on, I'm going to bring you guys up. You see him? He's flying with his wings really, really straight. There we go. Are you going to come over here? Are you going to come show us? Oh, I I love watching them. And there's my little black dragonfly. Oh, he's coming closer. Come on. It's going to take a little while. Oh, the wind is blowing. This is just a little break. I don't know why I'm doing this, but there's a reason. Maybe I'm supposed to hear something on the radio. 543. Okay, you guys, I was given a number. Hold on. My feet are burning on the deck. I was given a number. So I have to look up a number. 543. 543. So there's a message that needs to be delivered. I don't question spirit, I just go with it. When they say, go over here, stand here, I just do it. So the number 543, loving and powerful angels, archangels, and ascended masters are answering your prayers, and your life is improving as we speak. That message needed to be said. Okay, so that was that card. Suzette is the last. I must go now. You have sessions to do. Catch your videos another time. Love you honestly very well. You're welcome. Suzette is the last. I have not read for her before. All right. I have sessions to do too. So while I'm shuffling, if you guys would like any help with dream analysis, life coaching, a personal reading yourself, my website is www.thewhispersofangels.com. My email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo, SherryColumbus@yahoo.com. Go to my website, check out and see what I have to offer. Once you figured it out, go to PayPal. Once PayPal is notified, I will be notified. Then write to me on my email, and we will discuss how we're going to do whatever you want to have done and the particulars about what it is that you're wanting to look into. Also, there's a donate button on my page if you'd like to support my work so that I can continue to do this as I'm doing this instead of working on my sessions. Long distance Reiki healing, dream analysis, private readings, life coaching. Those are what I offer at this time. Soon I will be offering walking land tours, but I'm not in that place yet. That's where I am going. So this is the last card. Oh, wow. This was one of the messages, too, that I was meant to share. So I thought I was going to get one particular one, but maybe that's the one that's supposed to be given to you guys for tonight's message to dream on. We'll see. There was one particular message. All right. So this one, the Enchanted Forest, which is where I want to live. We see the moon, which is the intuition, right? Our higher self, the goddess energy. This is a forest of excitement, mystery, magic, excitement. There's hearts floating all up above in this dark sky, but the sky isn't dark and scary. The sky is moonlit, and it's beautiful. It's all lit up with a full moon. Whenever I see moonlight, there's something called moonlight. There's another message in the moonlight, in the hearts in the sky. I feel that there's love. Something very exciting about to happen. But the number 27 says, congratulations. Your optimism is attracting wonderful situations and relationships. See, I knew that. Stay positive as this attitude is working in your favor. Okay, so the words, mystery, magic, excitement. Ooh, you can't beat that with a stick. That's something that I think that every one of us probably would be saying welcome to, right? We'd be saying that's okay. So what they're saying is, right now, you're not in this place. Right now, you might be in this place or that place. You're kind of in a dull, maybe boring, kind of, maybe you're in a space of that space of that in between the flux, right? That where you've come through something and it's kind of like, what's next for me? Which is what was brought out in the reading that I shared earlier today from 2 years ago when I first moved to Canyon Lake. And I had literally come to that spot where I'd done the work. It had been very stressful, just like what had happened with Lily. And then now it's kind of like this downtime where it's like, wow, now what? You know, I've just been through all of that, and now what's going to happen? So you're in this space of things are not exciting. It's routine, possibly. It's if it's not dull, it's not clear. There's not clarity. 2 barn swallows right then flew towards, which just talks about the barn swallow as the harbinger of hope. Clarity maybe isn't there for you right now. So what the message is 1 minute you're in that moment, and the next minute all of a sudden something or someone, because remember I said when I saw the moon with the hearts, I always think of relationship, and then it just speak about relationship. Something or someone all of a sudden sweeps into your life and you feel like you're on a magical mystery tour. Okay? All of a sudden, there's a renewed sense of passion and excitement and magic all around you. All of a sudden, it's like, wow, that amazing feeling. You have this excitement for your life that you haven't felt in a really long time. And it doesn't matter that you don't know where it's going. You don't know where it's going and you don't care. It just feels fantastic and you're going with it. And Spirit says this is the time to embrace it. This is the time to embrace it. Embrace the love, embrace the excitement, embrace the passion, embrace the, instead of seeing it as fear, see it as excitement. Somebody said that to me. God, I have that feeling in my stomach, that feeling, oh, it's like, I feel like something bad's going to happen. And I said, why? Why don't you feel like something good's going to happen? Oh, right when I said that, my little dragonfly just showed up again. Hold on to your dreams. Your dreams are about to come true. They're telling you something fantastic is coming. And not knowing actually is maybe that's that feeling that I was feeling in my stomach. Remember I told you I've been feeling like a racehorse being held back and I just want to go. I just want to go. Something's coming. Something's coming. I just don't know what it is. It's just like just outside of my reach. And then all day yesterday and today, my sacral and my solar plexus spinning, and it's that nauseating feeling. That feeling like you're going up on a swing or you're on a roller coaster, right? So a roller coaster can be terrifying and exciting at the same time. Sometimes it makes you nauseous, right? I told you that's how I felt. I mean, when I used to feel this way, it was when my twin was in town and he was close to me. And believe me, I was excited. Even though it made me sick to my stomach, I was nauseous. I was like, oh my God, it's going so fast. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I would do like Lamaze breathing, like slow my breathing down because it was like, oh, this feeling in my stomach. So they're saying, you might have that feeling, but this is going to be good. It's going to be good. They want you to recognize that life is full of romance, life is full of excitement, life is full of endless creative possibilities in front of you. All of this is there, and they're telling you they want you to embrace everything that comes your way at this time. Nothing is coming in your way accidentally. Everything is being lined up. All the ducks are lined up. Everything's in a row. Look at the dragon. Just like that. All the dragonflies, all your dreams have lined up. Your stars are in alignment. Just like Spirit said earlier, the stars are in alignment. Everything has come to this space and time because now is the divine timing, right? Now is the time because before maybe it wasn't, there were things that needed to be done. There were things that needed to be learned. The timing wasn't right, but now the timing is there. So they don't want you they don't want you to be in a hurry to try and figure things out. They don't want you to be in a hurry to put a name on it, to settle things down. They just want you to allow things to unfold. They don't draw any conclusions about anything. You might not have all the answers. You might just have a little bit in front of you, and if you need to enjoy that. You need to stay in that feeling of bliss. Stay in the vortex when it comes. Stay in the vortex. Don't try and figure out and go past it. Like I said when I got the messages right from my friends and through Lily. Lily gave me the messages, right, and then I went further. I got the message. And I was supposed to stop at that, but I didn't. I kept digging. No. So when this starts to happen, just be with it. Stay within the present moment. Stay in the now and enjoy that amazing feeling and stay in the vortex. Because the longer you can stay in the vortex, the more you'll be able to manifest and the further forward you will go in a positive direction. So they're telling you, allow things to unfold and come at their own time. You might not have everything figured out. Like we were told earlier, just take that one step. You know, the baby bird that's going to go out of the nest, one that's going to go into the deeper emotional waters, one that's going to jump into the deep end. You were told to do it, and you're going to do it. So you don't have to have it all figured out. Spirit's saying it's okay. We've got your back. Remember yesterday the card, and I said, what was that symbol with the girl, and there were the 2 half moons back to back? Remember that we were in the new moon, and it was like they stood back to back. Spirit's got your back. Your soul family's got your back, and you're okay, and everything's going to be it's going to be good. And whatever is unraveling right now, they're saying it's going to bring lasting joy. It's going to bring fulfillment. This is a positive. This is a really, really, really good thing. And for me, this is one of my most favorite affirmations because it says who I am. I am open to new ideas and adventures. I am open, first of all, to new ideas and adventures. Life is full of endless and creative possibilities. I embrace each opportunity that comes my way. I love the magic and mystery of life. I trust my heart, and I believe in love. I trust it and I believe in it. Excellent message to end on, you guys. Hi, Missy. Missy, I'm going to record this, and there's the other one that was recorded too, and I'm going to send these to you because you need to listen to this whole thing. This is going to be awesome for you. Missy's a friend of mine that I read for. I spoke to you guys about. So, that's it. That's our reading. Thank you very much. They were awesome. Curious how we got cut off and why we got cut off right then. It'll come out. Maybe there's more information that I need to add to each reading. The first message, I know I was supposed to add the spider, information about the spider. So the first message, I've already uploaded it, but I'm going to upload it on YouTube. And when I do that, when I edit it, I'm going to add the spider's message. And so for this one, I feel that because we've had so much of this black dragonfly that keeps showing up, I feel like I'm going to add on to the end of this message in the comment section, I'm going to add the dragonfly symbolism. I know I've spoken about dragonfly recently, but it needs to be stressed apparently because this is a lot about dreams, a lot about holding on to your dreams, a lot about allowing your dreams to come true, embracing your dreams. Don't forget your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. You're getting messages right now and they're very, very sound. So those are all the messages. Love you too. Thank you guys for showing up. See, it was a happy, I don't know if I got emotional. It was very quick, but it was a very positive and happy and upbeat reading, and that's what needed to go out because I was getting from people today that there's a lot of stress and worry, and we needed a shot in the arm, and we needed to have this positive energy come. So that's it, you guys. I'll let you guys go. Song playing right now. I'm in love with the shape of you. You were in my dreams last night. Now my bed sheets smell like you. Love that. Thank you. I hope you have a great reading as well, you guys. Peace, love, and light.